hand. So we're going to have to clean this mess up. It's not a workbench, it's a work mess.
2 hours later.
Better. Still a work in progress. Here we go, do-si-do. It's August 20th. I put in a video. I don't think I've done one in about 4 days. Had to clean up my work area. It was absolutely a mess. Just a little quick revamp of what we've been doing. Finished up this Dr. Pepper, number 23, Alex Bowman. Turned out pretty good. Had to make a few adjustments. Burger King sponsor is not exactly where I'd expect it to be. Kind of get that to zoom in a little better. But overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The windscreen fought me a little bit going back in. It's got the clear coat on it. This is the Tester's Extreme Enamel. It's a metal flake maroon called Misty Maroon, I believe. But yeah, that one turned out pretty well. Now moving on to, what is this one? I've been working on this one last couple days. Whose is this? Oh, Chris Buesher, or who is it, Chris? Oh, my damn glasses. Oh yeah, Chris Buesher. So this is a Advocare. I'm gonna finish up this. I received my second custom from the lymphoma auction, which is a gasser. Now this is the first time I've ever done a gasser, so I need to reach out to the customer that won this. And I've actually dealt with this customer before, and he had some spare bodies. He knows what I like. I've got some old 40 Ford Coupes that I like to convert. I got 3 Pontiacs. Or was that? Let's see. Is this a Pontiac as well? Yeah, I believe it is. So I've got 5 Pontiacs, 2 of the Kellogg's, and 3 of the Hot Wheels, which I've done a lot of those Hot Wheels, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Been switching up my racetrack scenics. Here's the North Wilkesboro Speedway down in North Carolina, and a Bristol Motor Speedway down in Charlotte, which was my first NASCAR race. So yeah, let's just throw a couple decals on. Let's throw some in the water. Now they're straightened up. I got to rearrange everything. So we're going to throw on the rear trunk sponsorship, and we're going to cut out the front. This is almost like a military camouflage stencil, but obviously it wouldn't work for the military because it's bright yellow and neon green. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out here. This is all going to go on the front panel, passenger side here. And then we're going to lay the sponsors over here on top of it. And all this has to be cut up. If you look at the way this laid out, I had to cut pretty much all these sponsors off the front and then separate this. Here you'll see 2 layers of sponsors, but here's only one. So what I did was I took this one, which is an Xfinity car, and that's the Xfinity logo. You won't see because it's not very close, but I made sure I kept that on there. And these I can't use them back here or something, I've got a little spare plastic baggie I throw things in because I don't throw away anything. So yeah, so let's slide up here and get this out, get that in the water. And this is a pretty large decal to go on the curvature of the front panel on the passenger side, so I'm gonna have to break out the microsole after I get it placed where I want it. And a microsole, what it does is it softens the decal and it helps it adhere to irregular surfaces. That's pretty much what it says on the instructions. I always try to keep spare. I got a question the other day, what do I use to seal these cars? It all depends on the base color. I am fortunate to still have some floor polish, which is Pledge, which they don't make anymore. I have to reach out to a mentor of mine and find out what he uses now because he doesn't have any, but I have a huge bottle. I also use Tamiya X1 clear coat. The difference between what I choose is I pretty much use the Pledge, like 3 coats of it, if it's a colored car. But if it's a really light base, like an ivory or a white, I don't like using a Pledge because I haven't seen it happen, or I've seen it happen a small amount. It will yellow a little bit. So, obviously you can have problems with yellowing, especially with like a body like this. Over time they will yellow. I have done the hydrogen peroxide with the UV lights to fix that in the past, and it works really well. I'm really excited to do this. I want to see what the customer wants. I'm thinking about maybe using some of those metal flakes, maybe like a silver and a blue, a light blue, maybe to the lime green. I don't know, we'll see what they want. This will be after this one. This is a commission I got. I've done these in the past. Old Willys. These are a pain in the backside to do because they do require quite a bit of a shaping with a microsole. So this will come apart. The number 9 of Chase Elliott will be up here. We'll leave the yellow in there for the Red Bull, and this will lay over the back wheel well here. These are fun to do, and they're nice when they come out. And I can't screw that one up because that's my last decal. I need to order some more. All right, let's shut up and get this laid on the back. That's not wanting to come off. Water just a little bit more. There it goes. There it goes. And because I just rearranged everything, I'm got everything straightened out. It's organized chaos trying to find anything. And of course we got a stupid commercial on a royalty-free channel. I like to have a little background music on there, especially for quiet moments when I'm not speaking. Turn it up just a little more. I noticed my last video I had a little too loud. But I'm learning. Live and learn, baby. I don't even know what I did with my paper towel. There it is. There it is. I'm slowly starting to get a little bit of a subscribers here and there, nothing mind-boggling. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking on this line on the back of this rear fin, and I'm trying to line the 0 up in the word Advocare, because if you count the letters in the word, there's 7. So dead center would be the 0. I'm real smart that way. Boris is not going to any special school. Your boy sure does care about your education. Or your mama sure cares about your education. You don't talk much, do you, boy? Forrest Gump, that's one of my go-to movies. Okay. It's going to be a relatively short video today. Probably less than 15 or around 15 minutes. I'm not one to sit through a 45-minute video. I get antsy after 30. Okay. Now, there's two things that's going to happen right here, because we got a lot of real estate up above there. So when you push this down, it's going to wrap around. You know, it's going to overlap itself. Generally, what I'll do is I'll take my once it sets on the bottom here, and I know it's not coming off once it's nice and dry on that flat surface, I will take a very sharp X-Acto knife or a very nice pair of scissors and slice it once or twice down the side and naturally overlap it, like you would if you're wrapping a box for somebody's birthday or Christmas gifts, you know, with the wrapping paper. So I'm hoping to finish most of this up this evening. It all depends. And this is the next one coming up. I'll reach out to the customer on the gasser, see what we can come up with. And I expect by probably week's end, I reached out to the auctioneers who have the other pit kit auction wins. They said they're going to be Melano's last. So I'm probably going to get hit pretty hard. So I don't want to have anything in my backlog during that time. So I'm hoping to get this done, this done, this done. If you notice, I've been changing out some of these in the background. Shout out to Michael Kelly and Pork Chop Customs. There, some of their stickers. This is I think it's last year's Kyle Busch. 3 shy, cheddars. I'm a big Kyle Busch fan. And this one over here, this is why I like doing these. Kyle Busch has never ran this for RCR, Richard Childress Racing, but it is a good looking paint scheme. It's a Budweiser sponsored one, but obviously that's Kyle Busch, not Dale Jr. I'm looking at this now. My OCD's kicking in. I think at 8 cattywampus, but there's nothing I knew about it now. I'll just have to pay attention in the future. I'm never going to get that perfect car. So I see we're at the 11-minute mark. Gonna get this video put together and we'll get it posted a little later. So let's see here. I hope this finds you well, and go forth and do good things.